Want to know what a real man would tell their lady about love and life? You're in the right place. This is Hello Ladies with Rom Wills. Rom Wills is a speaker and author of several books on relationships. Grab some wine, sit back, and enjoy.
Hello, ladies. Welcome to my spot. It's reasonable to expect a man to be doing something with his life. And let me be clear, because I saw a comment and it was either on here or on one of my channels. Probably it was either here on my men's channel. That's usually where women will comment the most. And she mentioned something about poverty penis, and that gave me an idea. Sister, if you're watching this video and you remember saying that in a comment, just shout yourself out. But you get a lot of women out here, they are messing with some poverty penis. They messing with that good-looking dude. He's an alpha showpiece. He rocking with that 8 and above thing, or that 9, and he know what to do with it. Got you screaming, got you levitating. Y'all know what I'm gonna say now. Got you communicating with the great pumpkin. Shoot, got your eyes back in your head. But you know what? Yeah, once you get out of that glow, you go over to your coffee table, because you got to get up and pee at some point. And you might look at your table or dresser or go in the kitchen and get some food, because you're going to make him a ham sandwich. And you got that cutoff notice. Because, yeah, he fine, but he can't seem to keep a job. He probably messing with too many women on his job. Look. Ladies, I know he fine and stuff, and I know sometimes as men, we will get on women about going for a man just for money. I get on women for going for men just for money. And if y'all follow my men's channel, I tell men, don't expect your money and status to get the woman. Now, I'm just saying that as a tool. If he got money and status anyway, that's cool. In fact, I'm going to say this. It's reasonable if you deal with a man to expect him to be doing something with his life, or at the very least, listen to what I'm saying, ladies, at the very least, have at least enough of a job so he can take care of himself. He don't have to come over your place. He don't have to drive your car. He's going someplace. Now, it don't necessarily mean he had to be a millionaire or anything. And trust me, if he got that good, y'all probably ain't tripping over that anyway. But it's reasonable to expect him to have a job or some legal way of making money. It's reasonable to expect him to have his own spot. It's reasonable. In fact, I would tell every single man listening to this, even if you living with somebody now or whatever, you should have your own spot. That's just basic. It don't have to be major. It could be an efficiency, as long as it's your spot. That's not unreasonable for a woman to ask for that. He should be able to take care of himself financially. Let's put it like that, at the minimum, because he might or might not need a car depending on where he live and everything. And even if he ain't balling out of control, you know what? He won't be able to take you to Phillips. Or maybe some fancy restaurant. And he don't need to. He might get to that point, but then if you're going for him for that anyway, you got to be real with yourself, what you really want from him. You want him, or you want the resources or status that he provides, or access to his lifestyle. You really shouldn't want that anyway. But it's reasonable for you to expect not to have to take care of him. It's reasonable that he should be able to take care of his own bills. It's reasonable he shouldn't have to be like, hey, baby, can you let me hold 20 until Friday? It's reasonable. It is reasonable. And it's something, look, I'm going to put it out there. Like a lot of stuff I talk about, I made a mistake. Because there were times I wasn't doing as well. And, Ron got that good. So, women ready to help buy stuff. At first, it didn't bother me, but then, but that was when I was younger. But then I said, hold up, I got to stay. I can't be dependent on this. Yeah, Ron would have made a good gigolo, but I was like, I'll say it wasn't even a control thing, but it was like, hold up, let me get this shit for myself. Let me get this shit. That's how I know it, because I've been there. I've been there. You know, I be talking all this shit, and some women even said something. Then I say, oh, okay, let me go back to work. Boom. But I'm saying this. I know some dudes, they hate it. I say, Rom, you done did it. But I said, nah. Even if a man is dealing with a woman, like, you don't have to make it the centerpiece, but he should be able to handle his own shit. And it's reasonable. It's not asking too much. Because if you think about it, ultimately, a woman, and y'all know it, ultimately, you want to be able to look up to that man with respect. But how you gonna respect a man if you got to take care of shit, the financial shit, or you got to take care of him? No matter how fine you think he is, and no matter how much that third leg is pronounced, or however his motion is, or how magical his tongue is. Yeah, ladies know what I'm talking about. You still should expect that man to be like doing his own. And even if he's like, maybe he's still living at home or something, it's reasonable to ask him, okay, so what you doing to become independent? You trying to get out? There's nothing wrong with that, because sometimes shit happens. Does he have a plan? And I said that in a video before. Does he have a plan? At least ask him. All right, do you have a plan? And it's reasonable for him to say yes. If he's saying, nah, I'm just chilling and everything. Honey, don't take the chance that you could carry his seed. Because one, you probably ain't gonna get any child support, and it probably wouldn't be wise to think in terms of marriage with him. And there's nothing wrong with that. It is nothing wrong with that. Understand something. Don't just I know y'all, shit, you want that fine guy, or you lonely, and shit, you got that itch. But you gotta think. You gotta deal with the repercussions if the shit goes south. You might have to deal with a baby that you don't have help raising. And at the very least, and this the least, you might have to deal with some emotional stuff. And two, if that man has a poverty consciousness, because if a guy ain't really working to do something for himself, he already got a poverty consciousness. And if he's cool with his position, he ain't working to do something, he ain't going anywhere, that's a poverty consciousness. That dude, through sex, even with a condom, you have sex with him, he gonna put that in you. You're gonna get that energy. It's gonna rub off on you. And you went to school, you trying to do something. And I ain't saying you necessarily, like, if you went to school, don't mess with like a blue collar brother trying to do something. As long as he doing something. Whatever. Study. Is he in school? If he ain't making money, is he in school? Just be like he said, well, I ain't really working, but I'm in school now. Okay, he got a plan. But it's reasonable. It's reasonable, ladies. It's funny to me when women get with guys and they know the dudes was bums at first, but you know what? He had nice eyes or a smile, and, his chest was like popping. His traps look like he got 2 kids up there. Those arms look like they can throw you like 20 feet in the air, catch you, twirl you around and stuff. Yeah, I know some women getting hot just hearing me talk about that. They be like, But, got to balance that out. Say, all right, what you got going on? And to be honest, or if you're going to deal with that type of guy who ain't doing anything, that poverty penis, keep it in perspective. Don't catch any feelings. Now, I know that's hard if he good. It's easy if he ain't good with his stuff. He's like, damn, that was a disappointment. But y'all know if he good, yeah, I know. You trust me. Those feelings, all you need is 3 times with him. All of a sudden, shoot, you trying to motivate him. You be like, have some like college catalogs around or something. Be saying, hey, baby, there's this job I saw open. Yeah, I need to talk about that too. Yeah, get out of that trying to like change that guy. Because really, the type of guy who's going to really be ambitious enough to go someplace, get a plan, keep a job, those personality traits were in him like from childhood. If a dude makes it to adulthood and those traits ain't in him, other than some major family trauma like Nana died. Seriously, that's what it take. And her last words to her was like, get your education. Like some way like that. Yeah. Or, I do get pregnant and you have a baby girl or something. Sometimes they don't do it either. But, yeah, don't expect it. Don't expect him to change up. So, it's very reasonable to expect a man to be doing something with his life. So anyway, ladies, love you all. I'll talk to you later. Peace.